Reasons to Live, episode 16, Going to the Bookstore. What's up, everybody? How are you doing today? My name is Matthew Gonzalez. I have autism, and I am a suicide attempt survivor. And I created this show called Reasons to Live as a means to remind all of you out there who struggle with suicidal thoughts like I once did, that there are dozens, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, quadrillions, infinite reasons why you should live. Now, today's episode is a personal favorite topic of mine, going to the bookstore. There are a few things I love better than to just go by myself to a bookstore and browse for hours at a time. It is one of my favorite things in the world. May not have that much impact overall on what's going on in my life for the day, but it's always a very calming, relaxing thing, browsing the bookstore, and I never know what I'm going to find. And if you die, you'll never get to experience that feeling yourself. Now, I know, this might seem like a minuscule topic compared to some of the major reasons to live one would picture in their heads. And it's okay if your reason to live is something that's not really that big or have that great big impact on others or anything along those lines. All that matters is that you get some sort of joy, happiness, or fulfillment out of it. And for me, that's going to bookstores. A little retail therapy sometimes does the trick for me. I went to the bookstore today and I got this great new book. I found Gorbachev's autobiography. This won't excite many of you, but to all my fellow history nerds out there, I just love reading historical autobiographies. And I never would have found that if I hadn't just decided to stick around for a couple years and browse my local bookstore. And I'm happy I did. Now, go to your local Barnes & Noble. You might not even be a book person, but go, scroll through the bookshelves. You never know what you might find. Just because you're not necessarily a book person doesn't mean you won't find something that you enjoy. Now, before you go, how about a quick 1v1, me and you? Now, I know a lot of you can have thoughts in your head about, preconceived thoughts, I should say, about calling a national suicide prevention lifeline or a crisis text line or a Trevor Project or a trans lifeline or a national sexual assault lifeline. But down in the link in the description below, I put an article. It's the first link that explains what happens in detail when you call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline or text the crisis text line. And it does a really, really good job of explaining the truth about what happens. And once you read it, those stupid stereotypes that are in your way of getting help could just be knocked off. I'm not asking you to call the numbers right now. All I'm asking you to do is to please read the article and see how you feel from then. You deserve to get help, my friend. I know you can do this. I believe in you. Thank you guys so much for watching, but more importantly, I hope my stupid ramblings today were able to help you in some way possible with your struggles. Have a great day, everyone. My name is Matthew Gonzalez, and remember, there's always a reason to smile.